Hey everybody! Montreal Canadiens were in Philadelphia last night, and they played one hell of a hockey game. They took on the Flyers, and they beat them 4-1. There were a couple of unlikely things that happened. Well, one for sure. I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to tell you who scored, how they scored, and that's all right here at Talking Habs. So if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, ring the notifications bell down there, and that'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. And while you're at it, you can give a thumbs up if you like the video. And you can also, any comments that you may have about the game, about any of the players in the comment section, anything you want to ask or say in the comment section. And I do read my comments. And just for regular viewers, so if you're new to the channel, you want to know what I'm talking about for a minute here, less than a minute. Last night, I was doing a live stream, and of course, we're having bad weather here last night. Very windy and cold and all that, and when that happens, my Wi-Fi kind of sucks. So it knocked me off the air. Created havoc for me to see the game last night, and decided just not to do the review till today. So that's why it's coming to you late. And for anybody else who's never watched me before, well, you don't even know what I'm talking about. But okay, so let's get to the review. So I had called the game. I figured it would be, I'm going to tell you in a second, because I have 3-2, 4-2 for Philadelphia is what I'd call the game. And hoping, because usually when I call a game for the other team, Montreal wins, and this is what happened. Although, honestly, going into the game, I wasn't sure. Just didn't really feel like Montreal, didn't know where they are, or what team was going to come out and all that. So I called the game for Philadelphia. But Montreal, they did a really good job, because Philadelphia has, if not the best home record in the NHL, they are right up there. And I think we've only got 5 losses or something at home going into this game. I'm going to say 3 losses. How's that? They had only 3 losses and 4 overtime or shootout losses. So I guess 7 in total. 7 in total. And kind of unlikely maybe that Montreal does anything, considering they lost the last game. They kind of needed to win. They kind of need to win every game right now for a little while. Okay, so it starts out, like I said, I'm live streaming at the beginning. I missed a lot of the first period because my stream went down. My Wi-Fi was all wonky. I was trying to log in. I started a second live stream. That didn't work. And so I missed the good part of the first period, and I didn't really get to see much until the last few minutes. And I happened to see first goal by Philadelphia. It was at 18:47. It was a last-minute goal, basically, a minute and 13 left. Thompson turned the puck over in the neutral zone, and with the puck bouncing around in front of him, bouncing around player to player to player, there's like 4 Flyers there. There's Canadians there. And his name's Joel Farabee, finds it and slides it along the ice for a goal, which is really, that's a bad goal by Price, because he didn't, when you're in tight like that, you're not going to, the guy that's shooting, it's hard to get it from in tight up to the top of the net. So the goalie really has got to cover that bottom part of the net. And a lot of goalies do that with either the pads and the stick down, right? He didn't have either done. And the shot went almost through the center underneath him. So it was a bad goal let up by Price. Farabee's 4th goal from Pitlick and Bunnaman. And I'm figuring, God damn, okay, it's starting out that way, and I don't even have the half of this written, and he scores, and the Habs scored. So here, 18 seconds later, they come right back. Habs come right back. A nice move in the slot, deking around Lyon to score. I didn't write who it was. Tatar. Nice move to go, like, he gets the puck on the bottom of the circle, but he makes a nice move to go around Lyon to deke him out for the goal. It's a pass from Thompson, and Sherratt with the assists. Tatar's 17th goal ties it up. 13 shots for Montreal, 12 for Philadelphia. In that period, Montreal had 1 power play, no goal. Second period rolls around, and 55 seconds in, Kevin Hayes takes a hooking penalty, And right near the end of that, well, I guess a minute and a half into that penalty, Kovalchuk, he cleans up a rebound from a Weber point shot. So Weber takes the shot. It actually, I guess it comes out, I think it just touches Cousins. I don't know that Cousins passed it to Covey. I didn't see that in the replay. But Covey gets it at the side of the net, and he just taps it in, basically. Throws it in. Nice, actually. Puts it up high. And nice little move from an experienced guy. His fifth goal from Cousins and Weber. I don't see how Cousins got the assist, but maybe the rebound from the Weber shot hit Cousins. Puck went over to Weber to Covey. So it's 2-1 now, and looking good. And again, reveling in all this. And 11 seconds later, I think it's 11 seconds later. Again, barely time to write that. Lehkonen tips in a Danault shot. I don't remember where the shot came from, up around the top, near the blue line. But a nice little tip in. He was right at the crease. And Lecky's 11th goal from Danault and Tatar. And that's 3-1. So this game now is looking like, oh, wow, Montreal's playing. They're playing hard. You can see all that. And it's the bounces are going their way. And, things are happening. Plus, I guess I didn't mention, the lineup changes. Armia was back. So Yoel Armia is back. So second line, first line was Tatar, Danault, Kovalchuk. Second line was Domi on the left, Suzuki in the center, Armia on the right. And then the third line had Lehkonen, KK, and Palin. So they're big line changes. And Fleury was out and Kulak was in. But, I don't know if there's any... it didn't affect the game in any way. But those line changes up front really kind of made a good difference here. So also in the second, Price is just on fire. He's on fire, making great saves near the end of this period, and some really good defensive stick work by the players is keeping Montreal ahead. Price and some really good active defensive stick work. That's what the term is. If Montreal has no letdown in the third, it looks good for a win. Important to win in regulation, so Philly doesn't get the extra point because Montreal's chasing them for a hopeful playoff spot, wild card. Oh, shots on goal. 19 for Philly, 10 for Montreal. Montreal is 1 for 1 on the power play. Philly 0 for 2 on the power play in that period. Third period rolls around, and somewhere near the middle of, or early, anyway, somewhere, Ryan Paling along the boards gets, I wrote here, mauled over by Hag. It's a dirty play. He gets, it's near the head, a head hit. He's got a bloody mouth out of it. Thank God no damage to the brain. Okay, he's had a concussion this year. And the amazing thing about that is what happens immediately. A Habs player comes in and just starts to wail on Hag. Just boom, 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 boom. And guess who the player is? You probably all know by now, by the time this is coming out. KK, who there's no fighting in Finland. They don't allow them to drop the gloves in the Finnish league. Has probably never had a fight before, but he looked amazing. Hope he doesn't do it often. Don't want him to hurt his hands, number one. But he just wailed on the guy and took him down. So he gets, I wrote here, wow. He gets an instigator penalty and lots of admiration by every Habs player. And then at 11:13, there's a really nice passing play between Danault, Tatar, and Kovalchuk. And it ends with Kovalchuk, the puck on his stick in the high slot, and he just, effortlessly just blows it past the goalie. So it was his sixth goal, second of the night from Danault and Tatar. It was a great game all around. No weak links last night, except for that one bad goal let in by Price. That's it. He was awesome the rest of the way. And the power play scored a goal, and the PK was 4 for 4. They gave up nothing. So it was a good night. 3 stars. First star for me is KK. Third star KK for the fight. I mean, not only did he just step in to defend his fellow player, but he was awesome. Just Amazing. Second star for me is this is a little original. I'm gonna give that first line, the whole line, a second star. Tatar, Danault, Kovalchuk, 7 points on the night. And first star, Carey Price, because Carey Price was lights out awesome. One mistake he made. That was it. 40 shots. 40 goals. I wish we scored 40. Shots on goal, 40 Montreal, 41 for Philly. 52% in the faceoff circle for Montreal. 1 for 3 on the power play. 0 for 4 on the power play for Philly. And the next game is on Saturday. Vegas Golden Knights at 7. And then they have their mid-season break. And they get like a bye week. And they get 8 days, 8 days in between games. So we have an 8-day break. I'll be doing videos. Anyways, I'll talk about it on Saturday. As usual, Saturday, I'll be on earlier than normal. Hopefully my Wi-Fi works. And we'll hopefully have a good live stream. And that's it. I've been on too long at this point. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Subscribe, ring the notifications bell. That'll get you your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. And that's it. Go Habs, go. Thanks once again for watching. Peace out, y'all. Bye, y'all.